Repainting this cowl on top of a Yamaha 50. I'm not really sure what happened to it. Boy, this thing has absolutely gotten its butt kicked. I don't know if I accidentally sprayed something on it and it screwed it up or what. I'm not really sure. Even the South Carolina sticker here has been drawn up on it. All my stickers are in pretty good shape as far as the ones for the Yamaha. I replaced this one when we bought it years ago. So I guess I'll go ahead and get my frog tape and try to keep them. Some good frog tape here, works pretty good. So I'll be using that, and I'll tape these letters up the best I can. The top here, I've never used it here for pouring oil in here. It was actually glued on, really wild. And I had to pop the gasket out the best I could. I guess I'll reseal it back up so it doesn't leak or have water in it in the future. Alright, gonna tape this dude up. Okay, I got somewhat taped up here. If you never use the frog tape here stuff, it's very good stuff to use there. It sticks really well. It does a great job, at least for me anyways. But I just basically put in over the top of the letters here, whatever like that, and the rest of it as well. I actually got lucky and got the sticker off, so hopefully I won't have to reuse it, maybe if I'm lucky. But now I'll get an X-Acto and take a knife here and carve all this out, and so I can be ready to roll. And I did clean the emblems too, by the way, before I put any of this tape on. So, okay, this is where I'm at this morning here. I got it all taped up there, and that's pretty tedious to do there. Whoever would be doing something like this for a living, you got to be very good or very skilled or very drunk or very high, which I'm working on the second one. So, but it's coming along little by little. My X-Acto knife ain't exactly working right, so sanding it down now, and I'm going to hit it with some primer here shortly, hopefully. Okay, this is where I'm at so far. First coat of primer. I'm going to sand a little bit of this down here in a minute and see how it goes. The top needs some serious sanding done on it. It's in pretty bad shape there. I thought I might kind of cover that up. I guess it's not going to, so I'm going to sand it down a little bit more. I really don't have the patience to do this sort of thing. This definitely is not my cup of tea. You put me in a buffet line, man, I'm going straight for the T-bone. Sorry. But it'd be easier for me just to give somebody else, let them paint it. That's why they get the money, I guess. Okay, well, I got the first light coat on and then put a second one on. A little bit more on it here. I want the dark grayish blue on it here. I don't particularly care how it's coming out, but the bugs love it. I see me sticking right to it, but you can see it's got some pretty bad areas here on it. I'm not sure if it's soaking the paint up here or what's going on. As you can tell, I really don't know what I'm doing with this, and you're exactly right, I don't when it comes to painting. I probably should let this dry and then sand it, but you know, what the hell, we'll put one more coat on and see what happens. Okay, so where I'm at right now, I'm getting a little better coverage on it. Things are starting to look a little better. Go show you, any idiot can paint. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to take it and hit it a couple more times with a couple more coats, kind of even out, and then I'll probably sand it down when I get done with that tomorrow. Just the paint I'm using wasn't too bad. I think it was right about $10.99 for the can, so that was pretty good for me. I was trying to find a different color for it because I didn't know if I could find this, but I got lucky and found it. So I got 3 cans, so I got plenty to screw up. So back in a bit. Okay, it's actually coming along pretty good. I've learned that the can, for some reason, where you're normally used to holding it back a certain distance, 6 inches in that area, for some reason it works a little better up around the 3 inches area there. So if you're doing this on your own, you might want to try to move it around and see how it works best for you. This has a lot of metallic in it, I've noticed too. So it is kind of coming along, I guess. Like I said, if you don't know what you're doing, it's best take somebody else, which I should have done. But hell, I'm standing in water, so might as well go take a swim. So it is what it is. Put a few more coats on them, why not? Okay, I'm actually giving it a little time in between every time I spray. So as I'm spraying it, I'm actually letting it get almost to where it's not quite tacky no more, but still tacky, and then spraying it again. I heard one person say one time before, when you ever paint an old cowl on top of an engine, that you better have a gallon of paint. I believe them now, because this thing actually has soaked up one side of the can like it was nothing, no problem at all. So it's actually starting to come along pretty good. So maybe finish this can off completely and start on another one. But I'm trying to keep it just tacky to the touch in certain areas and then go from there. Alright, sorry about all the fans in here, by the way. This is not the end of the video yet, sorry. I'm going to hit this probably maybe 2 more times. I'm on my second can now, just started spraying the second can. Took a pretty good bit. It's starting to look pretty decent. I'm going to hit it probably 2 more times to call it a night on that, and tomorrow I'll probably sand it down with some 400 or something and come back with some clear. I know most people probably wouldn't do that. Yamaha would be nice to have a clear coat on it, and I know that. I did use this clear here on the engine out here. It turned out really well. It's holding up really well too. See how nice that is. I actually rolled this on. This is an acrylic I rolled on. I love the texture of it. It's got just that just perfect shine to it. Hopefully there'll be a little less work on cleaning it and stuff like that. So get back tomorrow and start over again. Okay, this is where we're at this morning. Actually sanded it down 400, and I applied 2 more coats to it, and now I'm getting ready to put some clear on it. I hope this isn't screwing this up, because I don't know if this clear is even compatible with that paint or not. So I guess I'll find out the hard way, like I have the rest of the whole project. So back in a bit. Okay, I'm gonna call that pretty much a wrap on this. I got plenty of paint on it. This here did not work very well at all. I tried a small spot on the back, and they're not compatible because it immediately started going nuts when it hit the paint. So the two do not work together with this anyways. So I won't have a clear coat going on the top of it anytime soon, so it'll be fine like it is, as long as it lasts me a little while. But okay guys, this is what it looked like when it's completely done with everything, tape removed and all. Experience wise, it's cheaper to hire somebody to do this probably, or easier. I got about 40 bucks tied up into it, and I'm not a painter, so it was enjoyable for me to try to do. The next time I have to do this, I'll get somebody else to do it. It's not my cup of tea. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up.